Game's future star. Settling in now, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit. No. Digging in to try it again, Ken Zeminski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Amaya fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In now, Ken Zeminski. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Thunder hosted a 3-run first to propel.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Minor league baseball. Striding in, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
You're up.
The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Into the box, Ken Zeminski.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Martinez is there. 1. Stepping in, Ken Zeminski. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fouled away. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Damian Martinez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Dill backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marquez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Ken Zeminski. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The no-looker. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mac Williamson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Ready now, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up.
Zeminski.
Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league. Ricardo Pinto will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
And that's in there, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ricardo Pinto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeminski has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hit. Standing in, Richard Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air out toward left. Zeminski is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in now, Ken Zeminski. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ramirez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Stepping up now, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ball and a strike. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Center fielder number 4, Gustavo Marte.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Zeminski on the move. He tracks it down and makes the... Digging in once again, Ken Zeminski. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. The right man in the right spot.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. At the plate, Leo Ramirez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there. 4-0 the score tonight. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Clyde Rolls gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And if he continues,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident.
Leading off the inning, Rick Schweitzer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeminski has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Zeminski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. At the plate, Will Middlebrooks. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clyde Rolls. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Zeminski. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Richard Ramos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Richard Ramos.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Zeminski racing back, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it shows that this kid might live up to the hype. I know.
Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of blue.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Standing in, Junior Cruz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit high and deep out to left. Schweitzer ranging back at the track, and they have taken the lead.
Center fielder number 4, Gustavo Marte.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Zeminski makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 6-3. Frank Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Frank.
Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about
Now to the plate, Ken Zeminski. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Looking to minimize the damage here. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Ramos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run. 8-3 is today's final. Richmond jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Scott Carnuth earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Mariano Huerta takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. The show's continuing. Tom McDonald, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought.
Striding into the box, Ken Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Smoke toward third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... So striding forward now, Ken Zeminski. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Giavotella, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. Now batting, Ken Zeminski. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zeminski hits a little over the 270 mark. Little dribbler down the line. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
He brings it in, and they have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Trenton Thunder posted 4 runs in the 8th. Light rain in the forecast today. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Lions, second baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Altuve.
Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. At the plate, Victor Robles. He'll lead. Things off here.
Center fielder, Victor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Popped him up. Harper coming on. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's out number one. So striding in, Sean Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Green.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Mike Piazza. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Mike Piazza.
And he takes ball one. Sliders in for a strike. Two and one to Piazza.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away. Pop high in the air. There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. And there's ball one. So 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Full count, 3-2. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Doby is going to have room out there. Now in the box, Larry Doby. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Young at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Hayward. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. One down. So digging in now, Trevor Story. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And a slider tails outside for ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 40.
A ball and no strikes. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. So stepping in, Chris Young. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Green. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard to third. Turner has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Sean Green. He popped out in his first trip. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's safe.
Ready for another chance, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Doby has a read on it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza drew a base on ball as his first time up. Up around the face. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there, and there's one away. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Choo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, a double play. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. 1-0 the count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now another one hit deep to left. Green racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So here now's the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now Otani with a swing and a deep drive to right. Doby going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing.
And the throw is in time to get him. Leading off the inning, Haywood, cool as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Young. 1 away. At the plate, Trevor Story 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Soroka lied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Back to Duda. A double play. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the 1. Victor Robles digging in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and a strike. Weak chopper up the line. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready for another shot now. Sean Green is playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. A ball and no strikes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Carter. It was a walk in his last trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ball right by him for the first down. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that will bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Giving chase is Robles. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Young. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the back. Settling in now, Larry Doby. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home set.
Now batting,
Kenta Maeda comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Maeda is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Trevor Story, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The next 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Young is there. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Trevor Story. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Doby, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now to the plate.
Number 40.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
Under it is Young, and he takes it for route number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Shortstop, number 2, Hanley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chu on the run, and that retires the side. Nolan Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Number 8.
And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Jose Bautista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit back up the middle. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. To third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a throw over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. From the stretch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding in, Justin Turner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Altuve at second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Swing and a miss 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he's safe. Here's Lucas Duda now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Doby looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. Into the box, Bryce Harper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And strike 3 there. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Altuve onto the grass. 1 down. Stepping in, Sean Green. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, they'll take care of Green, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
first pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Here's Chris Young. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Young waiting on the 1-1. In the air out to left. Green waits on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the
0-1.
Mike Zunino will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Zunino is off at first with 2 away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to third. And he is out on the tag. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Here it is, the 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Ball 1. The runner at first with no outs here. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with no.
Now batting, second baseman, Haywood.
Alex Wood comes on now in an
Now pitching, Alex Wood.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. 2 down. Here's Hanley.
Number 2, Henley.
Jose Leclerc takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. This one's down to third. Throw on to first and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Anaheim. So striding forward now, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here. Is taken. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Duda is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Sean Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sean Green.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ready now, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Standing in, Larry Doby. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in now, Haywood Who. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Carter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Young to the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Bouncer up the middle. Ramirez up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Soroka has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
On to first to complete the double play. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up now, Lucas Duda trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Doby has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Turner is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. In the air to left. Chu coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, Victor Robles. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Sean Green would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And a ball, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A shot down the first base line. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch one more time. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and now Bryce Harper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Doby is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles will get there, and he puts it away. Now to the plate, Mike Piazza, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Carter, a base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw won't get him. Now batting, Larry Doby. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to Duda. A double play. Now at the plate, Haywood, who 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip. Held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3. And that is back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And he is in there. So striding in, Lucas Duda. As he'll look to bring him.
Lucas Duda.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Turner on second. Chu at first. One gone. On the ground to the right side. Ramirez. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end. At the plate, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Duda over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ramirez takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Young, and he makes the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Chris Young reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Hit hard up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez on the first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And did he hold up in time? A look down. Victor Robles digging in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Duda waits on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Sean Green comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Mike Piazza. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and can you believe it? Leading off the inning, Shohei Ohtani, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. A double play ball to second. 4. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Rounded down the third baseline. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Chu. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Haywood, who he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 balls and a strike now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Young, and he takes it for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Mike Soroka. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Robles. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Green. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. At the plate, Mike Piazza. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Count remains at 0-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Young. Still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Ready once again, Gary Carter. He singled his last timer. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but He hasn't been able.
A swing and a miss. Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a high pop-up. Carter is under it. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the foot out, and there are 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in. Settling in now, Larry Doby. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Very weakly on the ground.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Doby has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. Breaking ball in for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Victor Robles digging in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Kilby is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top